right, welcome back to the show. We have Danny. No, we can't imagine calling you Danny. I think I would.
It used to happen all the time, and I would get I hate it.
How Meg feels. It's kind of like I understand it can be very endearing, and there are some like Meg Ryan or
Hmm.
whoever it works for them. That's great. Before we even get started, I'm going to put this in the beginning. Here's a clip of Daniel doing stand up so we can see you in action.
Oh,
I don't get dog people. I don't want to say they're stupid, because I think that's too far. But I'm going to go with naive. Because I don't see the point of their relationship. I don't think you get out of it. And then dog people always say, well, you get the unconditional love that a dog can give you. That's BS. The love is totally conditional. Like, if you took me home right now and you fed me and housed me for free, I love you too. Your dog doesn't love you. Your therapist is not your friend. And the stripper doesn't think you're cute.
isn't that
Yeah.
weird about comics? I think everything I do is horrible
Oh, I
until
think that
someone tells me it was actually good.
why do such anxious people have the ability to get up on stage all by themselves, all by themselves, in front of people, and then walk off and be like, that was horrible. That was, why do we do that?
I don't know. So I think it's something cocky about thinking that I am so entertaining that you should sit there and listen to what I have to say. So to have the goal to think that to begin with, and then actually do it is something that's humbling. That once you're done,
Wow.
that you actually tried to do in the first place. If that makes sense.
No, it makes perfect sense.
So it's a weird thing. But the reason why I like doing stand up is I have a hard time explaining myself in normal conversation.
Hmm.
So I think stand up is the best way for me to have a conversation because I'm just going to talk for 5 minutes. You're just going to sit there and listen. And if you agree that what I said is kind of funny, then you're allowed to laugh. But besides that, be quiet.
Right. I hear a lot of that in your in your life of just like the quiet.
I like to be by myself a lot.
Hmm.
Like I like long car rides. Like don't get me wrong, I like to be around people when it's time for it. But there's a lot about being in solitude and just quiet that I like.
Yeah. May I ask, are you an only child?
I'm not an only child, but there's a big gap. So me and my
Okay.
sister are 12 years apart.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's a big
Yeah,
gap. It's
yeah.
not. Wow.
My sister went off to college when I was in kindergarten. So like,
Wow. Oh my gosh. I always wanted an older brother. That was like my dream. I don't know why. Just, I
yeah,
think it'd be so
older
cool to have
brothers
an
are
older
horrible.
brother. Yeah. Horrible?
Yeah,
Why? I don't.
because they pick on you. Well, from what I've heard, I've never heard
Yeah, it's
anyone
like you
say
don't even
anything
have
good
one.
about
So
their older brother. But no, I have friends who have older brothers. My wife has older brothers, and
okay. Okay, so you're around the dynamic.
yes,
Okay.
yes. I take my sister over that anytime.
Feel free to write in if anybody has anything they want to add to this conversation, and we can. How did you start writing your material? Like, how did you start? What was your process, and how did you start?
So I am a horrible writer. I might have written stuff down maybe 5 times in the last year and a half.
Wow.
So most of my material is just life stories. Like I'm not super creative where I can just sit there and think of a joke. I just live life and then I just talk about my experiences that I've had.
Yeah. So you're more anecdotal,
Yes,
or
yeah.
Okay.
Like I wish I could sit down and write. I want to write, but I hate doing it.
What do you hate about it? What is this
It's
strong dislike?
boring.
What is boring?
It's yeah, it's because I
Interesting.
have
Yeah.
I already said everything in my head. I know what I want to
Hmm.
say. I don't want to take the time to then now sit down and write it. But I
Interesting.
do realize if I write something and then try it at an open mic afterwards, it comes out better if I wrote it first.
Why do you think that is?
Um, I guess because I had the time to get all the wording right on how I wanted to say it. Because when you write
Interesting.
it down, you have to write it down in a certain way where I could think something and then when I go to say it, I guess it's more rehearsed if I write it down first. But
Okay.
I hardly ever write. I rather
That's interesting.
I'd rather say something on stage, have it be horrible, than listen back to it and then say it on stage better the second time.
Okay. Do you feel like that has to do with being genuine and like sounding, it sounds more like your persona yourself? Could
Yes.
something be taken away from not doing it that way first?
Yeah, yeah. Like 'cause
Yeah.
every time I've written, I it sounded better on stage, but it felt like I was reading something that someone else wrote
Hmm. Yeah, that
than
makes
it
no, that
just
makes a lot of
flowing
sense.
normally.
Yeah. That makes perfect sense. I mean, you're taking something that was in your head.
Hmm.
It's kind of like the whole concept of, we do comedy. We go support all these comedians. We're at shows with different comics, and the people. Sometimes you've heard the jokes a few times, and it's like how much can you laugh? Like, does that make sense? Like sometimes I I'm not sure where I went with that, but sometimes I feel like I can't. Like I'm laughing. It's really funny, but I'm not like like
Yeah.
I'm not doing that because I already know. I've heard it. I don't.
Oh,
Does
yeah.
that make sense?
No, it's the
Yeah.
curse of going to open mics. You could do a bit at an open mic and you'll get a chuckle. And you're like, I thought that was really going to work. It was going to be amazing. And then you get
Yeah.
nothing. And then you do the same bit in front of a crowd and you get like a standing ovation. But I think
Yeah.
that's the curse of comics. Because when I go to an open mic, I listen more to the setup and the thought process more than I do the punchline.
Oh, okay.
I just enjoy the
Yeah.
craft so much. Like I'm just intrigued. Like instead of listening to the actual joke, I'm listening to like trying to figure out well how you got there. I go to mics all the time, and I will hear something hilarious, but I won't laugh because I'm too busy in
Right.
awe of how the person got from point A to point B.
Oh, I love that. I can't wait to hear your thoughts on my. I'm excited to after
Oh,
I
I
go on the
can't wait
show.
either.
I want to hear your thoughts. I'm big into callback stuff, and I one of my jobs. I work at the American Comedy Institute, and my boss wrote a book, Mastering Stand Up, and a lot of people love his book, and they've listened to the audiobook, and they use it for the writing structure of jokes. The thing in joke telling that's kind of like you're saying, there's someone like you who's listening and really looking at the art of how this joke was set up. Then there's other people at the open mics who are just thinking about their material and they're going to get up and say it. So they're really checked out. They're not listening at all. And
Hmm.
then there's just the basic attention span of humans. So you might be at a late open mic where people are drinking or there's like a lot going on, or you're at like there people are drinking coffee. Or open mics really are a very interesting experience, and I think everybody should try them.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I,
I since I
you
started
have
doing
to.
stand up, I say everybody should at least try it because an
Hmm.
open mic, especially a good one, like at the Inkwell, is one of the best places you can ever be. The atmosphere is always good. Everyone's having a good time, but
Yeah.
stand up comics are some of the most genuine people out there.
Mhm.
Because I really stand up comics are the few people who don't take themselves so seriously.
Yes.
Because at the end of the day, we're all just clowning around.
Yeah, and we're all, I think a lot of us share another commonality, and that is this there's some sort of struggle that we're able to kind of take out of our head and put into a lighter situation to explain to others, but it comes from a struggle. Like, I don't know many comedians who have not had some sort of thing happen, and
Yeah.
that's a genuine person. But I have
Mhm.
also, and I don't mean to say this in a bad way, but I've also seen comedians who are just like, I'm funny, and I'm told that I'm funny, and I'm going to get up on stage and I'm going to be really funny because I know I'm funny. And I do believe that when I watch that, I've seen it, the people are not as funny because it's like, where's the
Yeah.
heart? Where is the heart in this? I don't see it. I just see someone who is just like fluffing themselves up without that
Hmm.
kind of the real genuine passion and struggle, which makes beautiful comedy. Is
The best comics aren't trying to be funny. They're trying to explain themselves, and it happens to be funny when it happens.
Yeah, yeah. It's and that is the art of learning how to talk with the crowd, not at them. And that took me a
Yeah.
long time. Finally, feel like I'm really having real conversations now with people and just really having fun with that
Yeah.
because you have to build that up. And open mics are really good for that. They're good
Hmm.
for not always getting a laugh, so you know what that feels like because people bomb in every show. There's going to be a joke that doesn't land somewhere. That's a little bomb, and it's okay. Like,
The first time you bomb is devastating, but after you get out the way, it's actually fun sometimes. Like, if you have a joke that you know, like, this probably won't work, and then you
right.
just confirm, like, oh, it didn't work. Okay.
That's a perfect catch. Yeah, you catch yourself. And people love the humanness of that. So
Hmm.
they love that. Then they are connected to you because it's like, okay,
Yeah.
this person is okay. Like, that's a real lesson.
Been afraid to fail my entire life.
Mm.
I've tried so many things, and I would start doing something, and then I would tell myself it's easier to just quit now than set myself up for heartache. But it's the
And
stand up comedy is the first thing that I tried, and I didn't give up on it immediately.
was that from early on when you were very young? Would you say when you
Yeah,
had that?
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Like
I wonder.
I dropped out of high school. I did get my GED and then actually went to trade school and got my associate's degree. But I dropped out of high school. I dropped out of college numerous times. I got my real estate license, and as soon as I passed the test, I did nothing with it because I said, as long as I just keep going to work every day, I'll keep getting paid and I'll be fine. And then I found stand up and I love doing it.
Yay.
Now, don't get me wrong, I do. It would be cool to like make it and like make a career out of it.
Hmm.
But if I never make a dime and I just do open mics the rest of my life, I'm perfectly fine with that.
I love that so much. I don't
I
know if
don't want
you've
to be
met people.
famous, but it's just honestly, I hate my job. And if I can figure out a way to get
Okay.
paid doing this, I would love
Well,
it.
well, hold on. If you just started in May, I say you're on a pretty big. You've started off pretty well because you already have a show that you're running and hosting, and that's pretty impressive in the time that you've started.
So yes, so that's what I've been told. But like honestly, everything is happening so easily and naturally for me that like it's hard for me to see it that way. Like Brouhaha came about because so the Inkwell is down the street from my job. I will leave work and I'll
Okay.
go to the open mic and I would get there early and I would just bother Kyle. And I said, I think a brunch time show on the weekends would be cool. It'll probably draw a crowd. And he
Yeah.
said, well, pick a date. Let's do it.
Oh my gosh, I love that.
The reason why I fell in love with comedy and why I thought I'd
Mhm.
be good at it. So my father passed away suddenly when I was 10 years old.
You were very
And
young.
when I would talk about like that experience and like how my life was affected by it afterwards, people would laugh because I would say it in such a cadence, or I would say something like that was so dark and so harsh, but I would just say it casually that would catch someone off guard.
Right, right.
But it wasn't dark to me. It was just like that was just my life.
Mm-hmm. Would you say, Daniel, that back then, not even just at 10, but around childhood, did you have that kind of way of thinking already? Or would you say that the experience changed you?
No, no. So like, well, also my mother loved comedy.
Okay.
So like when my dad passed, we listened to a lot of Bill Cosby. I used to watch a lot of old stand up shows.
Oh,
So like
awesome.
I get my voice. Like I treat like Chris Rock and Dave Chappelle. They're like the uncles who raised me because I learned a lot about life by watching their
Yes.
stand up.
Oh,
So
wow.
like I talk like a comic
That is so interesting.
life by watching their
Yes.
stand up.
Oh,
So
wow.
like I talk like a comic,
Mm-hmm.
but that's what I'm used to hearing all the time.
Does she ever do any? Does she have that kind of like tell
No,
her
no,
own
she
stories?
never had the courage to get on stage, but it was her dream as a kid. And we used to go to comedy shows all the time. So
So
like
cool.
if any show came to town and there's a comedy club, in New Brunswick called the Stress Factory.
Mm-hmm. I've always wanted to go.
And, and we would go there at
Oh,
least 3 or 4 times a year.
oh, that's so amazing to be so young and get exposed to that. Is your dad big into comedy too?
No, no,
No.
he was a sports fan.
Oh, okay. What was
Yeah.
his favorite team or
The
teams?
Dallas Cowboys.
Eh. I'm just nodding because
Yeah.
I feel like somebody would probably have something to say about that, but I am not a sports watcher. I
Especially
don't
growing
know
up in
enough.
this area, my
Hmm.
entire life I've been ridiculed for being a diehard Cowboys fan. So I'm used to it.
Did you have a, was that in your stand up when I saw you at the festival? I feel like
Yes,
something.
yes, yes.
Okay. Actually, do you have any clips of that? Because I could put
I
that on.
do. I actually have the clip from that one.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna put that on here because this is a great time for
What's going on, good people? How's everybody doing today? So I'm looking into the audience. I'm sorry, whoever you are. And I can see that there are not a lot of my people here. And I know there's a lot of stereotypes about my people, how you can sometimes be loud, obnoxious, ignorant, sometimes downright destructive. I'm here to tell you that all Cowboys fans ain't that bad.
did you play sports?
I played football when I was younger, like up until middle school.
Oh,
Probably basketball, but I wasn't good at it. I have a joke about when my dad was still alive. Uh, I quit football one year. I didn't feel like going to practice one day, just one day. I was like, I need a day off. And he's like, you have to be committed to this. If you don't go to practice, you just quit. So I said, fine, I
wow.
quit. And then the next day, he comes in the room and I was singing along and dancing to Spice World, the Spice Girls movie.
What?
Because I love musicals,
Wait,
doing that.
do you have video footage of that, Daniel? I would really
No, I do
like to
not.
show that.
I wish I
Damn
did.
it! Can you
Because I
show us some
remember
of the
his
moves
face.
right now?
Dance anymore. I hate dancing. But
Come on.
it was, but I remember the look on his face, and he was very, very disappointed.
Oh,
Because there's nothing further from your son playing football
right.
to
And
your
the Spice
son
World.
dancing to "Spice Up Your Life" by the Spice Girls.
Oh my God.
It's a vast difference.
Oh, this is one of my favorite news stories that I've heard. I really enjoy the visuals in my head, everything about this. Did you have a favorite Spice Girl?
Oh, Scary Spice. Mel B. I saw her live because
Oh,
me and my
nice.
wife went to go see AGT when she was a judge. I found out then that I'm really, really into musicals, but I can't sing
That's
and or
cool.
act. But my top three, even though you didn't ask, it's
No, I love
Hamilton,
it.
Dreamgirls, and then
Oh, is that
Hairspray.
Dreamgirls? Now that was the movie with Elizabeth, right? Dreamgirl? No, I'm thinking of Showgirls. Sorry.
No, no, Dreamgirls was the
I
movie was so good.
that's way off.
It was Jennifer
I
Hudson, Beyonce,
yes. Now I
Jamie
know what.
Foxx, Eddie
Very,
Murphy.
very different things there.
For in December for our Christmas show, we did
Cool.
a special musical version of Brouhaha, and we were paying tribute to the
What?
Rockettes. So it was an all female lineup, and everyone's walk up song, instead of being like a typical song, every song came from a musical.
Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry I didn't know about this. I would have enjoyed seeing that. I really would. Are you going to do it again?
Yeah. I think we're gonna do it every Christmas. It was my favorite show
Oh,
so far.
nice. So, something happened. I just looked over, and when I made that face, one of the letters of the Hope Merchants went in to my teeth. Did you see that?
It did that a couple times. I didn't want to
What
say
is
anything.
it? No, it's
I don't
amazing.
know.
I think it's really cool. I can't make it happen again, but the things every time I see a new poster or flyer from Inkwell, it's like
Did you go to any of the shows where they had a live band?
there was one show at Inkwell the band was playing. Is that what you mean?
Yes, the
Oh,
drummer that was for those live shows. He's the co-host of my podcast, and he has a band.
okay. I want to know about your podcast.
The podcast is entitled "I Promise You I'm Black." We came up with it because me and my co-host Derek Hooks, we've both
Oh,
been told numerous times that we're not black because we don't fall
oh,
into a lot of the stereotypes of black people. Been told from black people and white people that I'm not black. Or are you sure you're black? Or that's not something that black people normally do. For like the dumbest things, like
I
because
mean, I've
I
heard
enjoy
people
going
say it. I'm
hiking.
not. So, when was the first time that that happened?
Oh, the first time it had to be like elementary school.
This is a long time ago.
Well, if you liked anything that wasn't hip hop in the area I grew up in, well, now you're not black.
To have that at such a young age, to have someone say something like that to you, to make
Yeah,
a reference to how black you are, or like, how is such an identity. How do you internalize that?
I am a proud black man, but I am not defined by my blackness. I am Daniel Parker, and I'm
Right,
black.
right.
So, like, I also understand all of like the things that come with it and how I'm looked at by society. But at the end of the day, I'm going to be who I am regardless. I'm going to do what I like to do. I'm going to
Yeah,
enjoy my life because I only have this one
yeah,
life, and I happen to be black while I'm doing it.
exactly. Did you
Podcast is
meet your?
really us still like embracing our culture and understanding the things that come from the culture, but realizing like there's other ways to look at and view the world.
Yeah. Can I show a clip from the podcast?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, great. I'm going to put that on right now.
Do you like birds now?
I have a thing against crows.
Oh, what's wrong with crows? I like counting crows.
I don't really care for
It's my favorite hobby to do.
Wait, you're confusing me now.
Huh?
Like, wait a second. Do you like the band Counting Crows?
What are you talking about?
Okay, I don't know what you're doing right now.
What?
You're doing the thing.
No,
You're doing a thing.
I have a lot of crows that come to my yard. I like counting them.
No, you don't. No, you don't. You're such a liar.
Yes, that bird specifically.
Bro, I was like, there's no way this is a coincidence. There's no way. Yo,
That's the only bird I like to count are the crows.
Yo, for a second, I almost believed you. I was like, this dude actually counts crows in his yard. That's so weird. so look, so
You know what's really funny?
what?
There's going to be a good portion of our audience that has no idea why this is funny. Not a clue at all.
So if you don't know, the Counting Crows are a band. It's like an alternative rock band from the 90s. You're such a goon, dude. You're such a goon.
For the record, Mr. Jones is the greatest. Jones and me.
We literally recorded in a closet at our job.
Oh, I love that. So you work together?
Yes, yeah.
Oh my gosh, I love this. So did you meet at work?
Yes.
Or did you? Oh, this is fantastic.
We met at work and we would have conversations and we would laugh like, hey, this sounds like a podcast. We should record this one day. And we just started sitting down and we started recording them.
May I ask how the closet became? Is this something that you had to like say, hey, we're going to take this closet and we're going to record during the workday? You cannot come in here.
Purposely wait. So like the shop closes down at 5 and we'll start recording at like 5:30ish just to be sure.
Yeah.
One episode that we actually did in our manager's office after he left for the day.
Okay.
Which I rather like because it was quieter in there and the lighting was better. He has since been fired, so I think we're going to start recording there from now on because he doesn't use the office.
Oh, so he wasn't fired because you two went in there and had your podcast.
No.
No, I'm joking.
No.
Look what you've done with the
podcast. Know it yet,
ruining lives. I watched some of them. I really enjoy, and you, Daniel, you really do have a great voice for this. Have people told you that you have a great voice?
I've been told that my entire life. And you know how like when you hear yourself recorded, you never sound like yourself? I hate my voice. It sounds so strange to me.
But I like your voice. Like we have opposite voices, obviously. But no, you have a great voice. Like your voice sounds great and it's good for podcasts. You know, if it not seeing you or someone can't see you, just listening, it's a good voice. You connect with your voice.
Yes. No, like I understand that because I remember being in 8th grade talking to a girl on the phone and then her seeing me in person and her going, oh. Yeah.
What kind of work do you do, Daniel? I didn't know.
Oh, I am a automotive service advisor. So when you bring your car to the dealership, I'm the person that gives you all the bad news.
Oh, nice. You're a good person to give bad news. You're likable.
Yes. You know, it's
I
a
will
skill.
take bad news from you. Yeah, you have to.
Yeah.
You want a likable person to do that job.
Exactly. Yeah. So no, that is exactly my skill in life. I'm not really good at any one thing, but I know how to be likable.
That's a gift for sure. I love. And where can we listen to your podcast? Is it on all
anywhere where you get your podcast? So Spotify, Amazon, or wherever. And the last 4 episodes are actually on YouTube as well.
Daniel, do you have any advice for a person who wants to do stand-up, is just so like passionate about it, but the thought of walking into that open mic for the first time is just so terrifying?
You just have to do it.
Yep.
A lot of it's just the doing it that's the hard part. It's easier said than done.
Yeah, absolutely.
But once you do it, you will realize that walking onto the stage is the hard part. And once you get up there and you have no choice but to get better if you keep doing it. Yes. But you have to do it.
Absolutely.
But once you get up there, even if you don't get a laugh, just the fact that you got up there is progress.
No, it is so very true. It's just the act of just standing on that stage.
Yes.
Just feeling that. And then afterwards, someone saying like, wow, you know, there is always that one person who's just like, wow, that must have been hard to get up there, even if even if they don't like your stuff, they're still like, good job. Wow, how'd you do
hmm
that?
Too much thought into it.
Hmm.
Just get up there and do it. And I'm not saying that's easy at all. Like I get
Yeah.
anxiety every time before I get on stage. But after a while, like it's almost kind of fun. Like I look forward to the mild anxiety I had beforehand
Yes.
because it's just telling you that something exciting is about to happen.
Yes, that's what it all is.
The best thing about those type of shows is like we're still trying new things. And
Yeah.
there's
Yes.
nothing
Yeah.
better than watching a comic try something that they're not sure is going to work and then it
Yep.
works. Like the light they get in their eyes
Yeah.
is so cool.
It's
There's
powerful.
nothing
It
cooler.
is. It's so fun. Yeah. And the comedy festival, obviously I met you there and I met so many of the comedians that go to Inkwell and stuff, and it just seems like the most awesome community.
Oh,
Very warm. Yeah.
it's a great community. It's that's the biggest thing about comedy that I didn't know about at all until I got into it is the community aspect of it.
Yeah.
There are people who I've met over the last year who I don't even know their names, but they feel like family to me. Like you're
That's
all
powerful.
there cheering each other on. It's a
Everybody's
wonderful thing about
supportive.
comedy. Unless they're a jerk, every comic has always been supportive because they
Yep.
all understand of what you're trying to do.
They've been there.
Mm-hmm.
People say it's one of the hardest things to ever do. It's public speaking. It's not, it is just you up
Yeah.
there. And a lot of us have so much more anxiety than people would ever realize. So it
Oh
seems a
yeah.
bit crazy to be
Mm-hmm.
like such an anxious person. But I'm going to get up on the stage all by myself, so everybody's just staring at me. Like
It's so weird.
it is a bit
It's
crazy.
so
It really
weird.
is. It is, but there's power in that. This is my psychological take on that. So this is I was just talking to my friend about this. I used to be on a podcast. We would watch enjoyably bad movies. I like really bad movies. The dialogue's terrible. It's like bad. I love these
Mm-hmm.
apocalyptic films that are like really bad quality and shitty dialogue, just terrible. I just read a study that that researched and it did show that watching horror films helps people with anxiety. So why not the fear of stand up? Isn't that kind of all connected somehow? Because if you're doing stand up, you're getting out of your head and you're controlling the situation. So
Yes.
you have anxiety, but you can control it. Nobody can stop you. It's your moment. If you're watching a horror film, you're watching someone else's anxiety and you're like focused on that and you're not alone in it. It's taking you out of your head and you're riding
Yeah.
along with someone else.
And I've never thought about it. Yes, because once you're on the stage and they hand you the mic, no one can stop you.
Yeah.
I never thought
And they
about it like that.
try. The heckler or whatever, if that happens.
Exactly.
When I've seen that happen in a clip, it's the rest of the audience has the comics back. It's just that one
Mm-hmm.
person has to have that attention at that moment.
Which is so strange to me. Like I get the
It is.
drunk ones, but if you're sober, why
That's
did you
really
come to the show? Never understood because they never add anything to it.
No.
There's never like they said, no, this is funnier. That's never happened.
Yeah, that would be very interesting. You know what? You are really good. Go ahead. I'm just gonna go take your seat.
Because human beings in general are just dumb. Like the way we think about stuff. So I looked it up the other day. The patent for the first gun, like the first modern gun, like the revolver, was patented in 1841. Toilet paper was patented in 1892.
Oh, that is very
50 years
interesting.
later.
That is worth noting.
Yeah. We need this thing to kill people, and then half a century later, like, you know what? We should wipe our butts with something.
Oh man, that would make a good sketch comedy. Maybe this will be a new thing that I do on the show is I just pick one random question and ask each guest. So, are you ready?
Yeah,
Daniel Parker. Inquiring minds want to know. Do you fold or bunch your toilet paper?
I fold.
Have you always folded? Do you think about it?
No, no. I used to bunch, but then I was told that I was doing it wrong, and now I fold. Before I
Yeah.
didn't think twice about it. I just wanted to be
I
gone. It's a very good question, though. It's a very important question.
I think I'm gonna try to add a new question to each thank you. You're the first. You helped start
I
this
am
new.
honored. Thank you for having me.
No, thank you. I was just gonna say, is there where can we find you besides I know you're on Instagram.
Oh yeah, my Instagram is Daniel D Parker.
I'll put it on
Okay.
the link. So
Facebook, I'm Daniel D Parker, and YouTube, it's Daniel D Parker _comedy.
thank you so much for sharing, for your wisdom. You are a hope merchant.